Thank you, Mayor. I do have several things to inform the City Council about today. I want to start with announcing some new staff appointments. I think we have everybody here. First one I want to announce is Alyssa Michelle Barrera. Where's Alyssa? You want to stand up? Alyssa. She's been with the city for 2 years with experience in our development services department and business support services. She holds a master's degree in public administration from Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. And she's very engaged in the community, including the young business professionals of the Coastal Bend Leadership, Corpus Christi, and other nonprofit organizations. This is actually, it's a new appointment, but it's also a promotion for Alyssa. So we're happy to have her taking on the new position of business liaison, working out of the city manager's office. The next one we would like to announce is Belinda Mercado. Belinda is new with us. She's going to be serving as the Deputy Director of the Municipal Information Systems. This is an interesting appointment for Belinda and for the city because Michael, who's been the director for I don't know how many years, Michael? Lots of years.
Michael Armstrong.
And you can tell from his answer that he's thinking about retirement. So he has told me that sometime within the next year, as we wrap up our ERP implementation, he intends to retire. We have hired Belinda to not only be the assistant director, but to ascend to the position of director upon Michael's retirement. This is a little bit different for the city to actually pick an external replacement ahead of schedule, but this whole operation in our municipal information systems is so critical to us, we just didn't feel like we could skip a beat. So Belinda has 28 years in information technology with previous experience in the city of McAllen, USAA, and Mobil Oil. She holds a Master of Business Administration degree from the University of Texas, Pan American. She's a certified government chief information officer and holds a project management professional certification as well. So welcome. We're glad to have you here, Belinda. The next one I'd like to announce is Carlos Gonzalez. Carlos is new to us. He's taking the position of Director of Facilities. We've been waiting a long time to get Carlos here. He has almost 20 years of experience in facilities management with direct oversight of commercial, residential, and industrial and public sector projects. Mr. Gonzalez holds a Master's of Science degree in Community and Economic Development from the University of Central Arkansas, and he is a licensed architect. His public sector work will aid in implementing our previously council-approved facilities plan. So, Carlos, welcome. Thanks for joining us. The fourth one I want to announce this morning is not with us today. It's Mr. Miles Risley. He is currently the city attorney in Wichita Falls, Texas. He has over 20 years of legal experience, including having performed as a city attorney for both Wichita Falls and for the city of Victoria, Texas. Mr. Risley holds a law degree from the University of Texas Law School. His experience mirrors the requirements for the position that we have here and exhibits specific areas of expertise in relation to municipal law, including economic development and working with state and federal entities. It's my intention on this position, it's required by our charter that the City Council confirm this appointment. It's my intention to place Mr. Risley on the agenda for our next meeting and ask for council confirmation of that appointment. We have 4 really good new people working in key positions in the city, so I'm very happy and very proud for these appointments. if we can have Rick bring up the chart. There we go. The next thing I want to talk about for a moment is the City of Corpus Christi's organization chart. I have restructured the executive functions of the management of the city. I have 4 assistant city managers. You'll notice there's, at this point, I'm not doing a job of that. At that point on the slide, we have an assistant to the city manager. Esther Velasquez fills that position. It's a key position. It's an administrative position without management responsibilities. Her work is extremely important to me, but she is not an assistant city manager like the other 3 positions here. I've had 4 assistant city managers, and I've taken one of those positions and created a deputy city manager position.
Yes.
Out of that. There will be a couple of functions reporting directly to her. By the way, Margie Rose is the individual I have selected. Margie, have I made that announcement? No. Would you stand up so everybody can see you? The intent here is to shift responsibilities, to develop the staff, and to allow me to manage with a little bit different kind of management style by giving additional oversight responsibilities to the deputy city manager, and having that position take some of the direct management of the city in hand. And the reason I'm able to do that is that over the past 3 years, we've made enough progress towards improving city operations that I can become less of a micromanager and more of a general operations manager. And I'm looking forward to this particular change. I think I've sent a copy of this to the council in the past, but I'll make sure you have it. It shows not only the positions, but which departments report under which executive. It gives the names and contact information for each of those. So as the council, and we'll post this on our website as well, so that the public understands when they call, they at least have an understanding of how the organization is structured and basically who they need to talk to get where they need to go. So I'm looking forward to functioning under these new this new organization process as well. I do want to mention the city comprehensive plan. We mentioned it last week. I want to mention it again this week. The next set of public meetings in conjunction with Plan CC, wherein we're developing a new comprehensive plan, are scheduled for next week. We are asking the public for input on developing the new comprehensive plan. Rick, do you have a slide back there for this? There we go. So District 2 will be June 24th. We're going to follow that on June 28th at the American Bank Center with another meeting. And you can get more information by going to the web at www.plancc2035.com and get additional information about the work that's being done. This is going to be critical work to the future of our city. And anybody that's interested in having a say or participating or contributing talent to this process is welcome to do so.
So we have District 3. If we can go back, we just forgot to articulate that one. District 3, June 23rd at St. Cyril Methodius Catholic Church, 3210 South Padre Island Drive, as well as the one that you communicated.
And Mayor, they're at 6 p.m., correct? The time's not on this sheet.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 to 8. And you know, when you go to the website of, and excuse us for interrupting, Mr. Olson, When you go to the website at www.plancc2035, on the calendar portion of the website, it's somewhat confusing because when you see the calendar, it says 6, and then when you click on it, because of the way the font is aligned and where it lands on each line, it looks like it starts at 8. It's a little confusing. So if we can just make that clear, that would be helpful.
Thank you for that information, Mayor.
Thank you.
We'll make sure that gets corrected. The next thing I want to mention is the hurricane preparedness event. This will be Wednesday, June 18th, which is tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, at the Del Mar Center for Economic Development, which is 3209 South Staples Street. The first 100 people there get document protection bags and with a variety of emergency planning resources. We are in hurricane season for the coastal bend, and this is an effort to emphasize the need that we all have to prepare for emergencies. And the time to prepare is now. It's not after the emergency gets here. So, the last thing I want to mention is a scholarship opportunity that we have for our employees. Dr. Dan Jorgensen approached me several weeks ago with an opportunity that he discussed with me, where the Texas A&M Corpus Christi University has at that time he had the opportunity for a couple of scholarships, and asked that the city match those scholarships for people that would go into the Master of Public Administration program. Is Dr. Jorgensen here? Okay, there he is over here. And Dr. Melissa Jarrell, is she here as well? Okay. Dr. Jarrell is the associate professor that coordinates the Master of Public Administration program. And of course, we've dealt quite a bit with Dr. Jorgensen over time. He's done a number of projects for us and helped us in many different ways. Anyway, we started out with the opportunity to have 2 scholarships, and Dr. Jorgensen asked if we could match those. We sent information out to the organization. We had 7 people who applied for, who expressed interest in receiving those scholarships. Do we have those 7 people with us today? Could you all stand up? No, right here is good. Well, at least for now. All right, so these are employees who have a desire to go on and get advanced degrees, enhance their careers, and better serve the city. So our intent today was to come in here, and because I couldn't distinguish between them, we had them write essays, we had them put application materials together. I looked at them, I couldn't decide. So we were going to have a drawing here to pick the 2 winners. However, we've had a recent development, and that is Texas A&M has said they want to give scholarships to all 7. So we are not picking winners and losers. We are only picking winners. And the city will match that scholarship as well through our education and employee development fund that we've already set up. Great. And we're just extremely happy to announce that we have 7 people that will move on and get advanced degrees and better be able to serve the city.
That is so great. I know, I'm so happy. Yes, could we please stand up behind him?
We have one. It should be going out now. Mayor, I think as a follow-on comment, we just awarded 7 scholarships for people who are going to go on and do some graduate work. I want to mention, perhaps the council remembers, back in September of 2012, I changed some of the policies of the city to require that all new employees have at least a high school diploma, and to take steps to encourage those that already work for the city that don't have a high school diploma to go back and achieve that goal. We've had, since that time, we have had 59 employees achieve their GED or
Wow,
high
now
school
that
diploma.
is tremendous.
So, and that work continues. There's still work to be done there. And I just feel proud of all these people that have made this tremendous effort to achieve this training and education in their life. That's all I have today. Thank you.
Well, that's great, and that has a lot to do with your leadership as well, Mr. Olson. Thank you.